I'm Courtney. We're a family of 5 trying to grow as much of our own food as we can, and we raise chickens. Our kids wanted to name our little backyard farm, so we did. It's called Heart Pine Farms. Welcome to our chicken coop. We have 8 chickens right now, and they're all hens, but they're a couple of years old, so their egg production is starting to slow down. So we're going to go visit the chicken man today and hopefully add a couple of new hens to our flock. Before we head out, here's a little bit about our history with raising chickens. So everyone raises chickens for different reasons, but we raise them because we like the fresh eggs, and mostly because the kids learn so much from raising them. Like you're going to hear the chicken man say, each chicken has a unique personality and they're so much fun. Our coop holds about 10 to 12 chickens. It's really secure since we live in a rural area near the mountains and we have every predator imaginable. We have a large run that we can walk into. So we let our chickens free range as much as possible, but mostly while we're outside because we have so many hawks. We started out in 2017 with 3 chickens in a small coop. Over the years, we've incubated eggs a neighbor brought to us and also let one of our broody hens hatch a few. Earlier this spring, we bought chicks from a local farm, but they were straight run, meaning there was a 50-50 chance of having roosters. Let's just say we've had to find homes for 4 different roosters. So eventually we found the chicken man who guarantees hens. We like to do our research and find reputable local farms that we can visit to buy our chickens. We hope you'll come with us to the mountains and learn lots from the chicken man. It is pouring right now. It is pouring.
Very heavy rain. Very heavy rain. We're here. Big rain shaft in the distance.
Is that Bob? It looks like Bob.
It does.
Okay, so the things we have are we got white leghorns available. Really a white egg.
Look at this funny chicken.
That's a Silkie rooster. Oh wow.
Really? Mommy,
Look
we
at
have
that
a
one. Look at
Silkie.
the Silkie.
We have a Silkie.
The Rooster brams in here, they lay a dark brown egg.
Nice.
And golden sex links. I'm the chicken man. Your birds themselves are 2 months old, so they're still young enough where you still bond with them, and they all have individual personalities. Now, you will need to separate them from the other ones.
We have a spot in our coop where we can separate them.
Since you're going to eventually mix them all together, you can put everybody on the higher protein, which is fine for the older ones too. So these could be a rooster or a hen.
Yeah.
We definitely need to make sure we have some hens. We ended up with a couple of roosters that we found really good. We found really good homes for them, but we don't.
I said, when I sell them, they're all guaranteed. So if you do get a rooster, I do guarantee them. So swap them out for you. Check them out. I started this out 14 years ago as a midlife crisis. I was in the real estate mortgage business. Knew nothing about chickens. I'm not born and raised. I'm not from North Carolina. You know, I wasn't born on a farm, far from it. I just got some chickens. My wife wanted eggs. Next thing I knew, I fell in love with it. To me, it's therapy. I mean, I could sit down and hang out with the birds. They have such personalities. And they're actually very smart. And if they do something wrong, I yell at them. By the 3rd time, they're not doing it anymore because they know, or they'll go to do something where I tell them not to do it, and I'll go, and they'll like run the other way. I think it's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like Bob.
In trouble. Saying the chickens get in
Either
trouble.
getting, I mean, I've had them where I had actually one of the chickens jumped up on top of a fence there, and I yelled at him. I said, "You got on the other side." I got a little tree. He loves the chickens. He wants to put you in his mouth. He wants to bring them to you. Now, the full-size chicken, he's not going to make it because the more he fights, the tighter it gets. Now, this size is fine because they'll fit right in his mouth. They'll come and they'll drop you right now. They start running, he'll get them again. You get 3 different birds or 2 different birds, you're going to get a different egg production, different egg cycle. So if one slows down, the other one doesn't, things like that. You probably found that out here. 18 months to 2 years, they start slowing down. So I found when you get to that 2-year period, instead of getting 4 to 5 eggs, you may get 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 4, 4, it slows down. It isn't dramatic. Also, once they go, by the time they get to the 3rd year, that's when it's more of a dramatic drop. That's when people call me like, I just got chickens from you, they're not laying, something's wrong, it's only been a year. Then I call it up and they're like, it's 3 years ago. Well, they're a little trouble.
They're so cute. Look at them.
I know. You're like, where are my sisters?
Fluffy would love to have a Silkie friend. Yes, one of those.
That's a red saxonite, or black saxonite. It's got in the wrong pen. Do you want one of those? That's the ones that are outside. Pop filter?
Another Silkie.
Run for it.
We have to get to the car! Here's Dad. Hi, Coop.
You don't have any name ideas yet?
Ready to introduce them?
You have to think of their names. They need names. So that's the black cuckoo Moran. She'll eventually lay dark brown eggs.
We're thankful that we found hens that are a couple of months old because we can skip the brooder process this time. The hens are old enough that they can go outside into the coop without getting too cold, and they can also easily access their food and water. We'll just have fun slowly introducing them to their new environment and to the rest of the flock.
Yeah!
They're afraid. Bob's afraid.
Let's see what Bob does.
Bob is wondering what's going on.
Let's see what Bob does. Sandy, back off a little bit.
Here's
the new one. Here's the new ones.
We have an area at the end of the run that we partitioned off with hardware cloth and a door that we can open and secure shut. This way, the new hens are protected from the larger older hens until they're a bit bigger, but they can all still get to know each other. We'll gradually give them all supervised time together until their pecking order is established, and then they can all live together. Like the chicken man said, we'll give them all grower feed until the youngest ones reach around 18 weeks old. Then, they can switch to layer feed.